Poppin' y'all, you're watching Pop Cultured, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Chosen Season 5 trailer. I'm so excited to finally watch this thing. I've been waiting for it forever, so go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe. Let's roll the intro.
We live for the cult, live for the culture, we live for the cult, live for the cult, live for the culture, we live for the cult, live for the cult, we live for the culture, we live for the cult, live for the cult, live for the culture, we live for the...
Alright, so The Chosen Season 5 is titled The Last Supper, and for any of you viewers who aren't religiously minded, this is Holy Week, so, or I should say, no, starting with Holy Week. I was going to say the last season ended with Holy Week, though it brought us right up to Holy Week. So Holy Week is Palm Sunday all the way into the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. So I'm not sure, I'm assuming that they're not going to show the crucifixion on this season, or that that's going to be at the beginning of the next season, and then maybe deal with the fallout of that, and then have Christ's ascension be the season finale, and then do an Acts of the Apostles, either a mini-series or additional season. But for those of you who don't know, I've been identifying as a cultural Catholic for about a year now, and recently I made the decision to fully become a member of the Catholic Church as a Christian, given my life to Christ, and I will be hopefully receiving to the church this Easter. So this show has been very formative and important for my journey. Seeing Jesus depicted as a human, as you know, someone like me, has been huge. I mean, seeing him eat, seeing him laugh, seeing him play hacky sack with his friends. It's like we teach and you know, they say fully God, fully man, but a lot of people fall into this sort of, I don't know if I'll call it heresy, it is, tendency of just calling him Jesus the God, you know, and saying Jesus never laughed, Jesus never did these things, and kind of deifying him too much while neglecting his human side. So I am a big fan of this show. I know it's not 100% biblically accurate. I know Mormons are involved. I understand all of that. But to me, it's still a very powerful mechanism to bring people to the gospel, bring people to Christ. It worked for me. It's not the full reason I'm converting, but I mean, I went to the movies to see season 4 or 3 or whatever that was. My Catholic wife actually stopped watching the show because she thought it was a little too corny, and I kept watching by myself because of how much I love this series. So Dallas Jenkins, if you're watching this, I'd love to meet you. I'd love to do an interview. But yeah, let's go ahead and react to this trailer. The Chosen Season 5, The Last Supper.
You must know something. I do believe that Jesus is most likely the Messiah.
Why?
Why what?
Why do you believe that?
I've seen too much.
Then why are you doing this?
Is this Judas literally selling him out? Oh, yeah. Why are you doing this then?
I suppose I have not seen enough.
Oh. There it is.
Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. You can run on for...
And we're starting with the temple, overturning the
My
tables.
house shall be called a house of prayer, but you make it a den of thieves!
By what authority are you doing these things?
Who?
My own!
Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
We have a problem.
How about the
Jesus
disciples are going to
operates
freak out? They're not used to seeing this man
outside
flipping
our
tables and
jurisdiction.
stuff.
Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees!
Stop this at once!
The world is changing, and Jesus offers a vision to redeem it.
He's not the Messiah!
Tell him that God's gonna cut you down.
Declaring yourself a sovereign, Rome will descend on us all!
Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
The Pharisees are plotting to arrest Jesus of Nazareth.
Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
I want peace.
They're hiding in
Just
the upper
like
room?
you. If you go through with this, our alliance is over.
Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
There is talk of a collaborator from
Last
within
Supper.
of his own followers.
Go and tell that midnight rider. City's on edge. If you succeed, I'll be the one left to pick up the pieces. Go tell
that King Herod, right?
tongue liar.
I ask that you keep your distance from me in Jerusalem these next few days.
What does that mean?
Why?
Sooner or later, gotta cut you.
His mom.
You serpents! How will you escape being condemned to hell?
Wow. It's powerful.
What have you done?
Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
Yes. Okay, dude, it's coming out next month. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a little teary-eyed when I saw the Mary scene because I don't know that she knows that he's marching off to his death like that. But this is a powerful show, guys. I'm telling you. It's gonna, as somebody who's just now coming to the faith, it's going to be very hard to watch my Savior go through that again. I say again because I grew up Protestant, and we had to watch Passion of the Christ, and that was a difficult watch as well back then. But yeah, Jesus is not playing around this season. He's flipping over the tables in the temple, talking about it being a den of thieves and people disrespecting the house of prayer and the house of sacrifice by selling chickens and prayer beads that don't do anything and all this stuff. I don't know what it really what it'll be in the show, but and then to see Judas, it looks like he's a little torn up when he's potentially, I think that was, I don't know if that was Caiaphas or who that was. I think that was the high priest he was talking to. But, you know, I believe he's the Messiah. And he's like, what? And he's like, then why? Why would you? He's like, maybe I haven't quite seen enough. So, like, you know, he's frustrated that Jesus isn't being the Messiah that he wants him to be, and is rather being the Messiah that he is. And not to dog on my Protestant brothers and sisters, but, you know, I see some similarities within Protestantism of trying to shape Jesus to be who you want him to be. You know, he's my best friend, and the Jesus I know would never do X. The Jesus I know wouldn't have a priesthood. The Jesus I know wouldn't have blank. And rather than receiving Jesus the way that he has come to us. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this trailer down below. Did you have an emotional response like I did? Do you think this show's just plain heresy and you've written it off? Do you think it's corny like my wife does? Let me know down below. And as always, peace be with you, and thanks for watching Pop Culture.